Well, it's my delight this morning to be with Vera Ward. Many of you in church will know her. Some of you possibly haven't been able to meet her because Vera's quite frail now. Vera's the oldest person I know, actually. She's in her mid-90s and has been part of the church for more than 30 years. Certainly was part of the church before I came to be a pastor here. In those days, Vera was an active, very active member of the church. She was so encouraging for everybody who was around her. She was also a brilliant evangelist out on the precinct, finding people who were lonely, sitting with them, sharing the good news of Jesus with her good friend, Nancy. And they would spend hours just talking to people about Jesus. Remember the day when Vera and Nancy came to me and said, could we have some tracts? Because I think there's some people who would really appreciate them. And we gave them the tracts and off they went. They worked in a hospital as volunteers, giving drinks out to patients and to visitors, just spreading the good news of Jesus wherever they could. Life's different now. And in her mid-90s, she's very frail. But I wanted you to hear from Vera because I think there's something about honouring people who are our fathers and mothers, really, in the faith. There's something about saying, actually, they ran a really good race and we want to say thank you to them. But there's also something about listening to them, about what they've learned to appreciate about God over the years, and also what it feels like to be waiting for heaven. We live in a culture where people don't find it that easy to talk about death. But as Christians, it's our great hope that actually when we go and die, we go to be with the Lord and we await the resurrection of the body. Our future is a brilliant hope. And it's something that me and Vera talk about quite regularly. Not afraid of it, not alarmed by it, but actually something to look forward to. So listen to Vera as she just gives us a couple of thoughts about what life's like and what she's learned over the years. Vera, over the decades you've been a Christian, what have you grown to appreciate most about God?
Mostly that He's always there. I think sometimes you think, when things get bad, you're not sure, but then you know that He's with you and He won't ever leave you. And that's what I really appreciate it. And sometimes I think He's not listening to me. If I think, I wanted to die a while ago. I wanted to go back to Jesus. But I thought He's not listening. But He isn't listening. So I'm impatient. I want to be with Jesus. But Neil, I forget so many things. I keep trying to remember everything. When we went to the hospitals, I wasn't on my own. Like Nancy and Joan and Anne Louise. We all did it. We just felt we were hoping to help and to help Jesus in their life as well as we wanted Him in ours. We wanted Him to share with other people.
Now, as I said, we talked together about what it feels like to be waiting for heaven. And you told me a few weeks ago that a phrase you said, dying's such a pain. It just takes forever.
Oh, it does.
But what does it feel like to look forward to heaven?
Well, I look forward to it all the time. I mean, they've told me since February that I wouldn't be long. But I'm still here. And I keep thinking, people will wonder what's wrong with me. And I think, perhaps He doesn't want me. Then I think I'll start Why don't he want me? And then, like you said, they might have something else for me to do. And I think, well, I wish he'd get on with it. So I can go to him.
Does it feel good to know that one day you will wake up in heaven?
Oh, I hope so. Yeah. It does feel good. Because David reads little psalms and that to me.
You told me this morning that David had read Psalm 46 to you,
He did.
where it says, "Be still and know that I
And
am
know
God."
that I am God. Well, all my friends will know that I always used to say that to everybody. And I had it on a plaque, because I think I'm Salford bought me that plaque. And I always said it. And it seemed strange this morning that Dave should say it to me.
Yeah.
You know. But I thought, well, maybe God's waiting for me. He might be saying, won't be long now.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. There's something nice about being the receiver of something that you have offered to so many people over the years.
Yeah,
I'd like to pray for you,
yeah, please.
in a sense, on behalf of the church,
Yeah.
and pray a blessing on you and give thanks to God for you.
There's so many friends I had in church, you know, quite a few of them, who I really loved, and they loved me. And I know that if they see me, they'll know that I still love them.
Yeah.
All them girls.
Yeah. Let me pray for you, Vera.
Yeah.
Father God, thank you for Vera. Thank you for the years of faithfulness. Thank you for the years of fruitfulness. Thank you for the way you called her to yourself all those decades ago. And thank you for her love for you and for people and for the church. And Lord, on behalf of the church, I want to pray a blessing on her. Lord, as she looks forward to being with you, may she know joy in these days. I pray for her physically that, Lord, she won't be so ill that she can't enjoy being alive. I pray, Lord, that her days would be numbered well with you. Lord, thank you for those who surround her, who care for her. Thank you for the people who love her and have shown that love in so many practical ways over the years. Lord, may your blessing rest on Vera, and may we who come behind her, may we carry the baton well as we run part of that race too. We ask all this in your name.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thanks ever so much, Vera.
Thank you, Neil.
Bless you.
Give my love to everybody, won't you?
We will. We will. There's something good about honouring folks who've gone before you. There's something important about living well. There's something important about knowing what life's really about. And there's something important about dying well. And within our own church community, we have all of that on show. Thanks ever so much.